maybe you need another pick-me-up, maybe life right now kind of sucks, doubters all around you, and you need something to just feel inspired, this movie's definitely for you. Hey, I'm Matthew.
I'm Jemmy.
We're the Vasquez family. This is MaJeliv. We're a family of artists and actors. You may have seen us in shows like The Liberator, Miss Marvel, Cobra Kai, The Walking Dead, or on Will Trent, or in movies like Lila the Crocodile, or The Ballet, or in our own original short films like Candy Chaos, starring this young lady right here. But yes, so we just finished watching GOAT, the new movie by Sony Animation Studios, and it was quite the experience. And we are very excited to jump on in. Obviously, for those of you that have been watching us for a while, you know that we're missing
We are 2 of 5.
2 of 5, yes. But we figured that is no excuse to not make a video, and so we got to spend some time and go watch this movie with our younger cousins, actually.
Yes.
Both of them, I think it's like perfect age to go watch this movie, and they loved it. This is a spoiler-free review, so you guys can go ahead and keep watching this without being afraid that we're going to spoil the movie, because we won't. We want you to go and experience it for yourself. And if you want to hear our younger cousins' thoughts, definitely stay tuned to the end. We got some of their clips coming out of the movie, and they have some thoughts about the movie as well. So definitely don't want to miss that. But yeah, so who's this movie for? It's for kids, right? Families,
kids.
A lot of humor, a simple story, right?
Yeah.
Simple story, yeah.
Yeah, pretty simple enough. It's not too overcomplicated. It's definitely a good blend for families and still enjoyable for everyone, I think, as well.
Yeah, it has a really awesome soundtrack. There's a lot of reasons why we went into watching this movie. The main reason initially was that we're big fans of Caleb McLaughlin, who plays Lucas Sinclair in Stranger Things.
Yes.
Not just in the work that he's done, but also the way he carries himself as an individual, as an artist. Super inspiring. And so yeah, we wanted to go support his work in this film, but also everybody else in the cast. And my favorite music artist, who we've all grown to love, Jon Bellion. He had a song on this that he produced with Pharrell. And again, the whole soundtrack of this movie was also a big plus. It was very...
And you can get that wrong, too. It can be a little distracting. And honestly, you know, with the whole concept and vibe of basketball, I love how they stuck to that theme with the music. And it really just fit the ambiance well. It definitely wasn't distracting at all. I loved it.
Yeah, absolutely. This story follows Will Harris, who is a goat that lives in Vineland, I believe. So we had to pick up on that there's different areas, almost like the biomes. You know, this is interesting. It's like a different mix of Zootopia, if you will.
Yeah.
Definitely original and different in its own way. Took their own creative spin on the idea of like an animal land, right? But yeah, so following his journey from going from the streets of Vineland to becoming a team member on the Thorns, which is his dream team from when he was a kid. But yeah, so this is for kids, families, people that love basketball. There are some wild basketball animation sequences in this movie. I believe they actually got basketball players to come in as consultants to help them choreograph the scenes in this movie. So that was really cool.
It's quite a spectacle to see. It's mesmerizing. It's wild.
Yeah, it's quite spectacular, definitely. And you know, Sony Animation is always pushing the boundaries, and this movie definitely did that as well. And this movie is also for people that have dreams, that are big dreamers, that are striving for greatness, that want to be a part of something bigger and are dreaming big. And so maybe you need another pick-me-up, maybe life right now kind of sucks, doubters all around you, and you need something to just feel inspired, this movie's definitely for you. You know, it may look like a kid family movie. It's definitely, I feel, for everyone.
Yeah,
Would you agree
definitely,
with that?
yeah, for sure for everyone. And, you know, you can really enjoy it as well. It's, again, Matthew said it's a bit more on the simple side, but there's such beauty to it. It's very diverse and different, all the different dynamics, and again, the whole element of basketball and the whole theme of, you know, striving for greatness, for dreaming big. That's a really big theme in this movie. So it's a huge affirmation, I think, for all the dreamers out there, especially if there's a lot of people who, if they don't feel as supported, you know, this movie's a good boost to feel more supported in the dreams that you're striving for. So
Absolutely. So if you're feeling down, definitely go watch GOAT and be inspired by it. It's definitely a pick-me-up type of movie. Makes you feel like, man, maybe I should go shoot some hoops or just, work on myself and not be afraid to dream big. I think it's great because, Stephen Curry is one of the producers on this film, and he actually played one of the characters. He's in the movie as well, which I think is great because he's a great example of, dreaming big and also having a certain discipline when it comes to working hard, and that obviously there's fruit that grows from that. When we're so passionate about something and we deeply love a certain thing or going after a dream, things naturally happen, naturally come true. And so that's great. And even to that point, Jon Bellion, who is the artist we like that we mentioned earlier, he years ago, I remember him saying how like he mentioned how he wanted to work on an animation movie. Pixar, you know, at the time, but now he's working on an animation movie, making a song for it, and it's a basketball movie, and he loves basketball. So it's that sense of, you know, when we focus and we get on our dreams and we're patient with the process, with growing, things naturally come true, right?
Yep,
Success naturally comes. And so that's definitely very inspiring. Obviously, this movie, there's a lot of things that we loved. There were certain elements, right, when it came to relationships or elements that we wanted to see more of, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of things that we definitely wished to see more of. Everything they had, that it was good. It just, sometimes there was moments we wish, I know I personally would have wished to see more of, especially in the beginning, with Will's relationship with his mom. I think the emotional weight of what this dream means to him could have been strengthened if there was just a little bit more time with Will and his mom. Just, I think, for the audience to really grasp that relationship that he had with her. I mean, you can still see how she affected him, because clearly he was still having the courage to dream big and to keep going.
Yeah.
So you can still see that and sense that in the movie, but I definitely feel like it would have been nice to just see a little bit more with that, because that's such a vital part in the movie. But yeah, I don't know if there's
absolutely
something else.
And then him training, right? It's like, I think we realized midway through that what we not expected, but I was potentially thinking we were going to see him having to train to be great, almost have to gain the respect of his peers on his new team. But it was less of that. I mean, Will, from the beginning, I mean, obviously, yes, he learned a little bit, but he already was
really good,
really great at roarball, right? So it's not basketball, it's roarball.
Roarball.
And it really then evolved into the story, these themes about teamwork and how it takes a team to win, to go all the way, which we agree. You know, it takes a tribe, it takes family to do that. Whether that's family by blood or the family you create and you come to discover over time. So we wanted to see a little bit more of that. I think we recently watched Remember the Titans, and so I think we're very much on that high of like wanting to see the training sequences and him having to be pushed and going to his limits to be as great as he can be.
Yeah.
And who knows, we might see that in the future. I think they definitely leave things open for more. But yeah, there's definitely there. Would you say this movie lives up to the Sony Animation record, or the track that they've had?
Yeah, I mean, so personally, when looking back, I think because the things that I would have wished to see more of, I think it's a little bit, if I'm being honest, I feel like it's a little bit on the weaker side of the movies, of their track record. It's not that it's a bad film, but again, like their ability to give you the emotional weight and the emotional drive of characters, I feel like it could have just been a little bit more flushed out in this movie. And I think could have strengthened it a little bit more. But with the ambitious concept in itself, I think it was still really great. But I can't personally say it's like the best one I've ever seen. I mean, if we're talking about Sony Animation, we're talking about Across the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse. I know K-Pop Demon Hunters is such a high bar, phenomenon. Right? Yeah, with Mitchell's versus the Machines. So it's quite the record to you know, be building off of. But I think it's overall it was still really decent. Like, it was still really, really fun, really enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, again, our younger cousins loved it. They had a really fun time, and so I think that is a sign to who the audience mainly is, and that it will most likely do well in terms of when it comes to the younger audiences that will love it. But to your point, I think this is definitely a bigger concept, and there was clearly a lot they were doing their best to hit, because there are so many different ways we could explore this world, the different relationships, the themes, the arc characters, all that. And with the time they had, they kept it under 2 hours. They, I think, did the best they could, and it was, again, still fun.
Yeah, lots of fun
for sure. So definitely go watch GOAT. And like I said, feel inspired. Just go have fun. It's a great movie. The humor is also like wholesome. Some of it's ridiculous. It's, really fun, like that kid humor, but it's still fun. Some jokes are, kind of go over a kid's head, and the adults will pick up on it. But it's overall, again, anyone that loves basketball, loves to dream big,
loves animals too.
And there's animals, a whole lot of them in this movie. And just loves to laugh and have a good time at the theaters. Definitely go check out GOAT. And if you enjoyed conversations like the one we're having, we definitely want to invite you to join our insider community. Where we are constantly, weekly posting new reflections that we have as a family of artists and actors, things that we are receiving from the art that we watch. I recently posted a Remember the Titans reflection direction and things that we are just reflecting on. And ideally, it's inspiring you and also challenging you to, participate more with the art that we are taking in. And so if you want to join us on that journey to live life more intentionally, more fully, more passionately, and to make our lives a work of art, definitely check out the Insider community. We're there a lot. We spend more time with you and you get to connect with us more directly. And you get to join us on our journey as we create more original creative content like Candy Chaos.
Like Candy Chaos.
Like Candy Chaos. Starring her and our younger cousins, which you're about to hear from them and their quick little thoughts on the movie.
Yeah, no, overall, it's really great just with the whole Insiders community. It's an opportunity for you to look beyond just, the initial thoughts of something that you receive. I think it's very easy for us to, fall into the whole critical side of it, of all, getting so picky and, trying to be like, well, how would I have done this? Versus like, okay, what can I learn from this? And there's so much to take out of something. Even talking about this movie, there's so much to learn from it. And you can take out of this movie. And it's definitely worth the watch. It's lots of fun. Definitely bring, family who loves basketball, who again also has, dreams in their heart that maybe it's been a tough time. It's definitely a really great and necessary movie. So, for sure.
It's wonderful.
Highly recommended.
And the theme of teamwork, a movie like this with the animation, it takes a team, it takes collaboration. Our younger brother, Joshua, he did a course of Sony Animation, and they talk about that. They talk about the power of collaboration and how it takes many people to make a movie like this happen. So anyway, definitely go watch Goat and come back and meet us in the comments. Let us know what you thought. But again, join us in the Insiders community. We'd love to see you there and have you join us on the journey. That way we can grow together towards greatness and continue to dream big and just uplift each other as we pursue our dreams and just being better versions of ourselves. So check that out. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a MaJeliv day. Did you guys like the movie? Yes. How many stars? 5 being really good and 1 being really bad. How many stars? Show me with your hands. How many stars? Mateo, how many stars? 5? ¿Cuál fue tu personaje favorito? Moto?
The lion.
The lion?
Oh, the lion on the other team.
What was your favorite line? Do you have a favorite line or moment?
The lion in this team. The black jaguar.
Oh,
the black jaguar.
What was your favorite part of the movie?
I have 2 parts.
Oh yeah, which were your 2 favorite parts?
One, Modo's stomp with the egg.
Oh yeah?
the egg.
I only have one. And second one, when the girl dino babies attack the warthog. That's all. One of them was the Felipe said.
What?
The rhino, the baby. Oh, 2 baby rhinos. That's all. They show the warthog and when my favorite when the black tower hits her lamb. No, when he won. When they won.
When they won?
They won?
Yeah.